We did it. All this time, all the work, we did it. Look at where we're at.
The phrase that's been very stuck in my mind this past week is fancy fails, simple scales. And so designing Archi, we're trying to build a product that scales, a SaaS that scales, a social media that, you know, a ton of people can use to learn from whoever's the best expert in their field. And so when we're designing it, we have all these different ideas, all these different things we want to implement. But as Leonardo da Vinci famously said, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. So it's extremely difficult to take all of the ideas we have and simplify it into the best ideas that make the most sense for us. One of the easiest ways we found to do it is to simply write out what we're building and write out exactly what problem we're trying to solve. So we've boiled it down to an online education platform where people can connect and teach each other. And that's it. Like, that's what we're building. There's all these other things where educators can have seminars, they can do mentorship, you know, they can build courses, organizations can come on and build jobs, but we're really trying to connect the world to the best educators or to the educator that fits that person's learning style. And so boiling it down really simple of what we're trying to build, it allows us to kind of push out the stuff that we don't really need. And it's so crucial. I think everyone should do it. Just sit down and think, what problem am I trying to solve? What am I truly building? Next was a big decision I made to get a Tony Robbins coach. Now, I made the decision for a couple reasons, but probably the most prominent is I think they'll teach me a lot about how to be a coach. And so I think that's gonna help the last section of this, because there's a lot of reframes and there's a lot of different perspectives and lessons that they would have that they could teach someone who's looking to become a coach and looking to try and help other people. The other reason is I think when you make a financial commitment that hurts, that, like, you know, you feel it in the bank account, your mindset shifts. You know, you're kind of more all in. Like, when you put all of your money into a business, you're going to react differently and you're going to be more actionable towards the things you need to do, as opposed to a business that you spent nothing on. So that's why I think that the barrier to entry dropping for businesses today is great, that anyone can get in, but it really makes a lot of CEOs, entrepreneurs, whatever, that are kind of not very action oriented. They kind of put things off. They just say, oh yeah, I'll do it. Whereas if someone had put in all their money, their life savings into something, like, they're going to get that done. So I think, you know, while the decision may hurt the net worth now, I think what I'll learn from it and the commitment I've made to entrepreneurship is kind of apparent, because I've kind of put my money where my mouth is, and now I just have to act on it. So that's kind of why I did it. And lastly, a restructuring of the coaching. So I think the easiest way to sell me or to get me to buy something is to reframe my thinking. When you can use my logic and what I've said to you to completely reframe my thinking, you'll have me sold. So what the guy did on the call was, I was saying, you know, this is a lot of money. I don't know. I kind of want to put it into the business, into Archi, right? And he was like, he reframed how I was doing coaching. So I was going to do like very small amount of cost per coaching session. And he was like, why don't you just have them all pay up front? And you do like a 6 months upfront coaching package. And if you get 2 clients this month, you've paid back this fee. And I just saw it and thought about it. I was like, wow, you know, and then I asked, do you really think I could get 2 clients? And he said, okay, now I understand it's your limiting belief that you don't think you can get 2 people to pay you this. And I was like, wow. So I completely restructured the coaching program. I have like a monthly fee and then also, you know, an upfront fee if you wanted to pay it the 6 months up front, and then the 6 months up front you incentivize it by dropping the price. And he kind of walked me through my limiting belief that, you know, you're charging too little because you don't think people will pay you. And all those reframes, all those limiting beliefs, he walked me through my own mindset, how I was thinking, how I was overthinking it, and it was just an easy sell on me. So yeah.